completely moved to Florida without knowing the rules of pickleball.
Yeah, and you moved for pickleball.
To go pro in pickleball.
What do you think separates a good player from like a top player?
No loose errors at the kitchen, no stupid decisions. My thing is that you just gotta make paddles all even. The companies themselves. You know, the paddle testing is the paddle testing.
But if you could team up with one pro player for a tournament, who would it be? What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Conversations with DJ. Today we have Ryanfupb, one of my very many ex-pickleball partners. You know, he plays some left, I play some right. But dude, thanks for coming. Really appreciate you.
No, thanks for having me. Happy to be here, having a conversation with you.
Dude, let's go, baby. So, dude, just to start with, can you walk us through your journey? Just, you know, how did you get into pickleball?
Yeah, for sure. I have a tennis background, so I played tennis my whole life. I played, grew up playing in New England, in the Boston area. So I played tennis at University of Michigan for 4 years, and then I did a grad year at Bryant University, which is in Rhode Island. I got my MBA there, played on the tennis team, and then didn't have a job. So I decided that I didn't want to move back home with my parents because, you know, that didn't sound very fun.
Yeah.
So James Ignatowicz convinced me to try pickleball. And at the time, he was top 5. So I was like, this has got to be pretty easy.
Yeah.
So then I moved to Florida in September of 2023 and started playing pickleball. And yeah, now we're here. That's about it.
So you and James go way back, essentially, right? You guys put some either tennis together or grew up together, right? And that's how you basically got into it.
Yeah. So me and James started playing tennis against each other when we were about 10 or 11.
Mm-hmm.
So we played probably 10 times in the span of like 2 years. So we became friends. Then he moved to.
Who was beating who?
The official record is 7-3 for me.
Respect.
Yeah. I mean, obviously.
Yeah.
So that's
obviously.
not really.
Yeah.
But yeah. So we stayed in contact. We were still friends throughout that whole time. Even after he moved to Florida, which was in like when he was 14. So that's obviously the pickleball hub. Is right where he moved. So that's kind of how he got into it. And then he just like, you got to try it. And I was like, I got nothing else better to do.
Yeah, might as
my
well.
life right
Might
now.
as well.
This is the time. So definitely wasn't good enough to go pro in tennis. So it's like pickleball. Yeah. That was kind of it.
Dude, there
honestly.
it is. And so I guess you started playing with James. And at what moment did you realize, like, oh, I can make something out of this?
Yeah, so it's kind of weird. I moved to Florida, like completely moved to Florida without knowing the rules of pickleball.
Yeah, and you moved for pickleball.
To go pro in pickleball.
Jesus.
So I was like, if James can do this, then I'm just gonna full send it. So I probably played like 3 or 4 like days of pickleball singles. And James is like, dude, just dink and drop. I'm like, I don't know what that means.
Yeah.
I'm just going to go out there and play singles for a couple days. And then, because I was still in school. So I was doing school full time. I was on the tennis team. And then, I kind of just decided full send. I'll learn when I get down there. So I just moved to Florida. And then he gave me a paddle. And he set me up with some like 5-0s to hit with. And then I started grinding like 6 hours a day, trying to like learn the rules and like learn the shots.
Yeah.
And I was just practicing a lot, playing money balls, and then eventually just started playing qualies with PPAs.
Yeah. Do you ever play an APP or not?
I played one APP.
How did that go?
Me and Max Freeman played. He started 4 months after me. Yeah. So he was about a month and a half in, and I was like 6 months in, and we somehow qualified for doubles. We somehow qualified. We played insane on qualies day. Yeah. And then we went into the main draw, and Max, he showed his youth in the sport. we got destroyed. Sorry, Max. But he knows. I mean, it is what it is. But yeah, so we qualified. So it was not bad.
That's pretty good. It's a pretty good start. Yeah. I mean, most people, they go to 4-5 or 5-0, they don't do well. At some point, they become quote-unquote pros. And then at some point, they're like, oh, I'm going to play a qualifier. And then they lose in the qualities, right? Yeah. So I mean, it's a better head start than most people, in my opinion. So that's a pro. Yeah. So obviously, you started playing pro pickleball, but also I believe you do some coaching out there in Florida, right?
Yeah.
So did you start coaching before playing pro pickleball, or did you start playing pro pickleball and then coaching?
So I've been coaching tennis my whole life, but obviously pickleball is nothing. Like the game's completely different than pickleball. So
Unless it's singles. Singles
is similar. But I mean, I don't really know what I'm doing in singles. No, so I started doing. James was doing a bunch of clinics around the country. So if we were doing like Florida clinic, he would do a Florida clinic. I would go and help him out as like an assistant. So like maybe him and Anna were doing a clinic, I'd go help them, or he was doing his own clinic and I'd just be the assistant and I would watch him coach and like see what he was saying. So I was actually learning
as you were going.
As I was coaching other people, I was kind of learning the game from him as he was coaching those people. Which I mean, I don't know if you want to call that a scam for the first 6 months I was doing it. I wasn't doing many like individual lessons because like I was practicing so much. But now I do a lot more coaching. So I do like my own clinics. I go back to Boston a lot. I'll do clinics there. I'll coach at Lifetime. So more coaching now. But back then, I didn't really know what I was talking about. Yeah. But if you say something with confidence,
for sure. 100%. And honestly, with confidence, and if you're coaching like 3-5s, 4-0s, 4-5, you're still better than them. Yeah. So like whatever you say is still very valuable. So it's not a scam. Hey,
it's not a scam.
Gotcha, bro.
Thank you.
Got you.
Well, I mean, I came in at probably like a 4.3. Yeah. So yeah, if you're coaching 3-0s, you still
not a scam.
Talking about.
Still not a scam.
Not a scam.
So, I guess from the coaching side of things, what's the biggest mistake you see like your students or just overall amateurs make?
That's a good question. One for like body movement, I'd say pulling up on their shots. So like if they're dinking or dropping, their body pops up, and then the ball goes a million feet in the air. Yeah. Also, like people think that their drops should go in the kitchen no matter what.
Ooh, I talk about that all the time.
Yeah. So they try and like hit these lob drops just so that it'll go in the kitchen. I'm like, dude, that's gonna bounce high. Yeah. Like if you hit it high, it's gonna bounce high. And then the other thing is, like a lot of people ask me why did I miss that? It's like, well, you didn't move one step. To the ball. So it's like a lot of movement stuff. People don't think they have to move a lot in pickleball, which is not really the case. Yeah.
It used to be a little bit case when people couldn't generalize spin or a lot of power. Nowadays, you have to move.
Yeah, with the new paddles and like especially this Lifetime ball that we're using too. It's like it's more like tennis. The more that time goes on, right? Yeah. So
free advertisement, but I love the Lifetime ball.
I love the Lifetime ball
compared to the Vulcan.
I think it's way better.
Way better. Yeah. It's not even close.
Yeah.
So as a coach, and then we'll get into the playing stuff. But as a coach, how do you approach, basically like your clients as far as like training goes? Like, is it a lot of kitchen stuff, a lot of footwork stuff? Do you focus on gameplay? Do you focus on like learning one shot at a time? Like, what do you do?
Yeah. So if I'm doing clinics with like 8 people or something, then it's a little bit of everything. So we just go over like dings, drops, resets, like all the shots, and then go into more gameplay stuff at the end. So it's clinics are more about everything. But if I'm doing like a 3 and pro or just individual private, I kind of just ask them what they're looking to work on. Yeah. Like I can watch them play, and we can go over anything. Like we can spend an hour and a half in the kitchen if you want. Yeah. But I'd say like I'm usually like, what do you want to do? Like, do you want to work on drops today? Do you want to work on your serve? Like, and then whatever they say.
Whoa, not the serve, homie. I've seen you serve.
Hold on.
Slow down.
My serve has gotten so much better. My serve has gotten so much better. And it's not hard to get better from the worst serve possibly in the world.
Dude, so. I'll be like watching you like at home when like my MLB team is not playing, and I'll be watching and I'll be like, fuck, you missed another serve, man. Like, like what's going on?
I don't know. Did you watch me play the Hustlers MLP? You should watch that match.
Daytona?
Yeah.
How many did you miss?
0. But I had like 5 service winners.
No way.
So me and Blaine, when we were down 4-0, one side out. We won 11-4. And it was like 5 service winners.
And 6 of them were Blaine.
No, they're all me. Playing serve is, it's all right.
Yeah,
it's not like
the best.
me.
Yeah, it's not the worst. No, I
not
gotcha.
there.
So I know you're involved with, then again, a lot of coaching, and then you do a lot of social media stuff, right? And then that's basically you working for James. Is that what it is? Or do you guys do it together? How does that go about?
So how it started was I was doing a lot of content for him to kind of grow a coaching page because he had the name, obviously, and no one knew who I was.
Yeah.
So it's not really so much me doing stuff for him. It's more just I'm doing content of myself coaching or playing. And then we have the newsletter that's called the James Ignatowicz newsletter. But we're actually rebranding. So we're going to be changing the name of that, and then the James Ignatowicz coaching. It's going to be a different name. We haven't decided on the name yet.
Yep.
But it'll be coming out in probably like a couple months.
Okay.
So that'll be me, Max, and James, and it'll all be still coaching. But more like of a media brand as opposed to just like James going like how to hit this dink over and over again.
So is it more when you say media brand, you mean like you're gonna do it more professionally, or just like the whole concept of coaching is gonna be different?
More professionally, maybe some more like current events of like what's happening in the pro game.
Yeah.
Stuff like that, as opposed to just like throwing up. Right now I'm kind of just throwing up whatever.
Yeah.
Like this is how you hit a forehanding. This is how you hit a backhanding. It'll be more structured.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
Have you guys ever thought about doing a podcast? All of you guys starting it?
We are starting a podcast.
Nice. That's sick.
Yeah. So it's gonna be us three. We just recorded the first podcast the other day.
Yeah.
And we just got that back, so we've been like going over it, seeing what we need to change. But it's gonna be like on a court. So it's gonna be a coaching podcast where we're like standing, demonstrating stuff as opposed to just. I don't know if people want to listen to me and James just shit on each other for. I mean, maybe they do.
Yeah. Some people might, some people might not. Yeah.
Like not everyone's as knowledgeable as DJ Young in the sport. So if you don't have that level of intellect.
One of the brightest brains out there,
looks.
Man. Or looks. Hey, I wasn't top 20 better looking player on the dink. What do you think about that?
I wasn't either, so I don't know who made that list.
I don't know either. But, here's the thing. And like, not even about me. You know who wasn't on the list? That should be number one? Not to be a little sus.
Who?
Jay DeVilliers.
He wasn't on it?
He wasn't even the top 20 best looking pro pickleball players. That's whoever did that list is way off. But you know who was in there?
Who?
Actually, I don't think James was in it either. Maybe he was. But I know Kwang Dong was in it. I know Ben was in it. Connor Garnett was in it.
Huh.
Yeah.
I heard Hunter was in it and Yates wasn't.
Yeah, how does that even happen?
Doesn't even make sense.
Or maybe they're like, hey, we're gonna use one of them, but it'll be like we're using both. Because some people might think it's Hunter, some people might think it's Yates.
They should have just put both of their names in.
And then one picture.
For one slot.
That's so fucked.
I think a dude wrote it.
Yeah.
So I don't even know. I don't know if I can trust that. But
yeah, I would probably. Yeah. It's almost like if a guy is rating guys, it doesn't count.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna take offense if the guy doesn't think that I'm attractive. It's like, okay,
that's true. I don't take offense either.
All right, man. Sure.
So coming from the coaching and playing background, how do you balance like coaching, creating content, and playing pickleball?
Yeah, it's I would say the first like 6 months that I played, it was pretty much all just training. Because I had to catch up if I was planning on playing like all the PPAs, like just learning the game and getting all the shots down. So that was mostly playing. Now I'll kind of block it into weeks. So like I'll go back to Boston for say a week and I'll just cram in like hours and hours of coaching during that week. And then maybe 1 or 2 days I'll do so much backlogging of content that I just have it for a month, I would say.
Sick.
And then other than that, like it's basically just training. So, but I mean, there's so much time in the day. If I'm doing this full time, like you can do a video a day.
Yeah.
You can train for 4 hours, do a video, and then coach a couple hours all in one day if you
For sure.
want to. So it's
Yeah.
not like it's impossible. You have the time, so it's just about actually doing it. And like the content, as you probably know, it's like actually hard to get a video out every single day, just for like a prolonged period of time. You're like some people, I'd say, just forget. Or they get lazy with it, right?
Yeah, it's like a priority thing, right?
Yeah.
Like if you don't wake up and like the first thing you think about is like posting, you're probably not gonna post.
No,
that's my take on it.
So that's kind of been my like I gotta just remember to post.
Yeah.
And if thinking like that, then it's fine.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I mean, there's time in the day.
No, there's yeah, you can always wake up earlier.
You can
too,
always
right?
wake up earlier.
Yeah, that's fair. What do you think separates, like a good player in pro pickleball, right, from like a top player in your opinion? Like why are we where we are, and why is the next level of like not even Ben, right? Just even like maybe Daescu or whatever.
Yeah, I think it's a couple things. For me, they have throughout a tournament. Their floor is like an 7 out of 10,
Mm-hmm.
where I'll have days where my floor is like a 4 out of 10.
Yeah.
And that's...
I think your serve goes even...
Yeah, it could be like a 1 out of 10. You never know. And that's the difference between losing, second round versus maybe losing in the quarters is if your floor is an 8 out of 10, okay, well, you're still going to be pretty good. You're not missing... You're getting the kitchen, 80, 90% of the time as opposed to maybe 60.
Mm-hmm.
Like, no loose errors at the kitchen, no stupid decisions. I'd say it's just a high percentage of the time that they're playing at least pretty good, versus, like, maybe the lower, like, whatever the rankings are. Like, the next tier group will have worse days. Because I feel like everyone has the ability to play like at that level, right?
Yeah, like you don't look at them like they're unbeatable.
Yeah,
you're just like, I can beat them, but they're
sure.
just playing better pickleball more often.
Throughout a tournament, throughout even 2 out of 3 game match.
Yeah.
Right? Their average play is slightly higher, so that's not really too specific.
But it makes sense. Like in the pro level, it makes sense, right? Like we just played with Onsens, and we played Andre and Christian, and I got smoked the first game. I played bad. I think part of that, not to be Mr. Excuse over here, but when people have already played matches throughout the day and you haven't,
mm-hmm.
it seems like those people are already locked in. Like I already played singles, I already played mixed, and you're like in that like playing mindset where I was just kind of like, okay, let me just wait until like 4 and go warm up, and then it's not 4, it's like 6 p.m. because they're running behind, and you're like, I haven't hit a ball, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then we get smoked 11-0, and then we come back, start playing better, win 14-12, and then we're at 5-4-ish, still playing very even, and then our floor just drops.
Yeah.
And they haven't dropped yet. They've been playing good the whole time, and then our floor drops, and it's like 11-5. So you're right. It makes total sense for sure. Yeah,
I mean, and it's just like finding a way to maintain that level the whole time, and to do it in singles, mixed, and men's throughout a whole tournament is even tougher.
For sure.
So it's finding that like next gear to just be able to maintain it the whole time. I mean, I haven't been able to figure it out yet, but
not a lot of people have.
No. I mean, yeah. Well, so
yeah. What's one drill that you do consistently because you feel like you need to work on that?
Drops. I'll have someone stand at the kitchen, and I will hit drops from the back until I make like 5 in a row.
Like
it takes me a
not
while.
500, just 5.
Yeah. No, I've been I'll drill a lot with Anna Bright,
mm-hmm.
and we'll do drop, mostly kitchen stuff. Honestly, like I'll do a lot of kitchen stuff left to left, but I'll do drops with her, and she'll take like, I don't know, 15 minutes of drops. She'll miss like 6 balls.
Yeah.
And then I'll hit like 5 minutes of drops. I'm so pissed after the 5 minutes of drops because I've missed so many that I'm just like, Anna, you know what? I don't want to waste your time anymore.
Yeah.
Let's
go home.
Let's move on.
Yeah.
So,
Let's do hands.
No, I actually don't practice hands. Ever.
Hands are already good.
Hands are the only thing that I have naturally in the game of pickleball. So
Yeah.
I never practice hands.
You do have good hands.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bad serve, good hands. You know.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Well, the point starts with the serve. It usually ends with hands.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you're good there.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, should be all right. No, I got you. Yeah, that's sick. So, you know, we talked about this kind of stuff before, and like to you right now, who would be the most underrated pro player pickleball right now? And I always speak from a men's doubles standpoint.
From a men's doubles.
Yeah.
Mm,
Or women's doubles. I don't really.
I mean, probably DJ Young, honestly.
Dude, when we played together, I thought I played pretty fucking good. Like, I thought I was doing my job properly.
Yeah, you were. It was great. It was great. You got us into the kitchen every time.
Yeah,
No
close
mistakes.
every time.
Yeah. I don't know. I haven't really thought about who's the most underrated. Do you have anyone?
Underrated. I'm more of an overrated type of guy. Underrated though. I don't know. When I think of rankings and like overrated, underrated, I usually think of like, what's their ranking number
Compared to what they're actually ranked?
Yeah, compared to like where they should be, my opinion, or if they're too close to somebody that I think they're better than, or something like
Got
that.
it.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like if you had, let's say for example, Ben at 6, to me
Yeah.
he's underrated.
Is he ranked 6?
No, I don't think he is. But I was saying like even if it was 4, then he'd be underrated. That's how I see it.
Well, if Ben is not number 1 right now, then he's underrated.
Well, that's my point,
Okay.
right? So then you go down
Yeah.
the list, and you're like, okay, so it's like, is J-Dub underrated? Is he like 4 or 5? Okay, no. You see what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, I mean, I definitely have my opinion on, like, based on how I've played them, who I think is, like, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Just from, like, how I feel playing against them. And I don't really know the exact rankings, but they're all, like, you know, there's a group that's, like, top 5.
For sure.
Obviously, just based on the way they're playing right now. That changes, obviously, month to month.
Mm-hmm. Especially now more than ever. Yeah.
Yeah. Like you have the guys like Ben and, you know, Federico and Hayden, like those teams that perform well pretty much every time. But like within those performing well, there's certain people that you're like, I don't even know. Like I played Ben in MLP a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
And we were up 5-0 in mixed, and then he called a timeout. I'm not really sure what I did to like piss him off. I
But you
think,
did something.
I think it was Blaine just like screaming "come on" and in his face every time. I don't really know, but then he just took 99% of the court, and I was like watching him. I was watching him play as I was playing, and I was just like, I don't know what I'm watching right now.
Dude, you're watching the goat doing goat things.
Yeah, and then we
You
lost,
crazy?
and I was just like, I don't even know.
That's the man right there, dude. The best player to ever do it.
Yeah, so that was an eye opening. I was like, I learned some shots just playing that
For
one
sure.
game.
Dude, anytime you watch Ben, you learn something.
Yeah. So
right now you're not sponsored,
No.
as I believe, right? So you've been with the
Yeah.
paddle tech, which we know. I know there's probably something in the works with RPM and all this stuff, right?
Yeah.
But so far, right now, what's your favorite paddle that you've ever used?
My favorite paddle. Honestly, I like the paddle techs. I feel like they're one of the best. But I feel like the Yolas are just
Very
the
good.
gritty Yolas, the ones that the pro players get.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's just probably the best paddle.
Yeah.
But the thing is with me is I don't use other paddles because I don't want to know what I'm missing out on. so like,
Then you just get frustrated.
yeah, I just get frustrated. So if somebody's like, hey, you want to use this Yola? I'm like, no, I don't want to use it. Because if they're not going to send them to me, then
Touch the grid on that one.
yeah, like this is just making me be sad,
Yeah.
right?
See, don't touch it, man.
So I don't want to touch things that I can't have, if you know what I mean.
I do know what you mean.
Okay, so
Yeah.
Hands off.
Hands off, man.
Hands off. So that's all I'll say about that. But you use the Yola, right?
I've used the Yola, yeah.
You like it?
Yeah, Yola is great. To me, I mean, I talked to a lot of people about this, and I think James is also one of them, right? Like, I have my own brand now, and then James is creating, his own. I don't know where everything is on that, so I won't speak too much about it. But that said, though, like we've talked a lot about paddle stuff, especially in San Clemente, and like there's essentially two ways of creating spin. One of them is roughness. The other one is dwell time, right? Everyone can kind of agree on that.
Yeah.
But having one and not the other sucks.
Yeah.
Like, truly.
Yeah.
So when you have a paddle that is very powerful, for example, let's say a Yola, they make great paddles, but the roughness of it is not there for the soft stuff, it makes it very difficult to control, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Now, you hit a drive with a Yola that's not super gritty, that drive is dipping still, no matter what. So that's great. But then on the other hand, if you have like the most insanely like roughness face, but the core doesn't let's call it like compress, for like a better word, right? Then you might have very, very spinny third shot drops and dinks and tricky stuff. But then the second you want to hit a drive, nothing ever happens. Yeah. Nothing good happens, at least, right? Yeah. So you still, in my opinion, while we can have both, the best paddle is going to have both. It can't just have one. So if you have a UPA Yola, that's a better paddle than a USAP Yola. Sorry if that's not okay to say, but it is what it is.
That's just the truth, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think that's controversial.
Yeah. But they do make really good paddles.
Yeah.
So I know, obviously, very good friends with James, very good friends with Max Freeman. Played with both. You played with me too. But if you could team up with one pro player for a tournament, who would it be and why? And it could be Ben, because I'm gonna win. If that's what it is.
No, that's too obvious of an answer. I'm gonna go. Give me J-Dub.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want J-Dub on my team. I've been practicing with him a little bit, and I keep putting it in his head that I'm gonna play with him in 2029.
Okay. So when he'll be the millionaire and done.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, I think I like how fast his hands are.
He does.
And I like his ability to get into the kitchen. And I actually like everything about his game. so yeah, I think that'd be pretty funny. Mixed. Yeah, I guess Anna Lee would be good.
Yeah.
She'd be a good partner.
Hard to justify that one. Right?
Anna Bright.
Yeah.
Yeah. Catherine Parento.
Yeah. Catherine was one that came up when I was talking to Zane about her or something. Like, Catherine is super interesting, right? Because she is unbelievable at pickleball. But it's kind of like that Colin Johns, Dylan Frazier, where because she was playing with the other two best players, never really got her flowers to kind of like put out there.
Yeah.
On the other hand, then again, if we go back to the overrated, was she overrated at number 2 for so long? Considering Anna Bright is there, considering George Johnson is there, considering,
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's hard to say. Like,
but dude, she's amazing. Like, it is what it is.
She's
but
so good.
There's always that little like nuances in there,
Yeah, I mean, Anna Lee and Anna Bright as a team is pretty good. They're gonna be really tough to beat. I've played them in practice recently. We not gonna say how the results went, but we were playing them in practice the other day. They're pretty good.
Yeah.
Don't really know how to play women's doubles at that level.
No. I don't think any of us can.
They just try and hit me, which is fine.
Yeah, that's kind of what they do.
Yeah.
Right? Like, they just outpower people for the most part.
But no, I guess we'll see how the women's doubles play out with these new teams, I guess, right? And then you can kind of tell from there, because like Tyra's playing really well with Paris and Georgia. Mari and was it Megan Dazan just made the semis this week. So I feel like, we'll see how the rest of the year goes. There's PPA starting in August now.
Yeah.
Right. So MLP is kind of like you're playing with other people, but
yeah,
we'll see. But yeah, I don't really know like the rankings too well. It's just all in my head of like
Yeah.
who I play.
Yeah. No, that's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's your big goal with pickleball, like in the next upcoming years until your contract is done? Like
Yeah.
what is like your biggest, like this is what I need to accomplish here?
I think for playing wise, just get as good as I possibly can. Like I still feel like I'm improving a lot. So like obviously I want to be highly ranked, but I'm not really too concerned about like, oh, I need to be like 15. Like I need to be 10. I'm just focused on like improving every shot, like getting in insane shape. So then if I win, I win. But there's not really like I need to be this ranking. It's just like I need to be better at the sport.
Yeah.
So until my contract's up, I'm just gonna keep grinding and see how good I can get. And then there's also like media goals for sure though.
Yeah.
Like with what we're about to launch with like the podcast and all the coaching content, like 100,000 followers. I feel like that's doable. Like I came into the game right when Tanner Pickleball came into the game.
Mm-hmm.
You know who that is?
Yeah.
Tanner Tomasi. And I saw his page starting at like 5,000 followers. And he just posted every single day. Now he's at like 110,000 followers.
Yeah, it's insane.
And he's just grinding, right? So the media, I feel like it's wide open. Even though there's obviously a lot of coaches now. But honestly, not to throw shade, but like I don't really think most of these coaches have no idea what they're talking about. Like,
it's because they're so advanced in what they do that you would never understand.
is that what it is?
That's what it is.
Am I just
man.
that dumb?
No, you're not dumb, right? Like
Inexperienced.
Yeah, you're not where they're at, right? There's you, and then there's them.
Got it.
Yes. So don't worry
Okay.
about it, man.
This is what they always say.
Yeah. Dude, I got you. No, but I do agree with you. Like, I will. It happened actually last night as I was like about to go to bed. There was some like drama in the 5-0 mixed pickleball, like San Clemente, whatever.
Yeah.
Like 35 plus, and like there was one guy that was getting mad at some other people. I don't want to mention any names, but anyways, and like somebody sent me their Instagram, and as I was texting some friends, and like this guy was like posting like coach of MLP stars, coach of PPA players, charging like $125 a lesson.
Okay.
Basically like saying like he works with like some people and what I don't want to say who because then but anyways, and like I'm looking at everything, then I'm looking at some like coaching videos that he has, and he's like hitting like two-handed forehands.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you ain't coaching shit, dog.
It's like if you're like a 3-0, but you're a coach of pickleball, and no one's ever coached you before, so you're just like a guy that's a 3-0 that's a coach.
Yeah.
How can you really know what you're doing?
You don't.
Like you just don't.
Yeah.
So
I don't try to teach people how to cook.
No, exactly. So like for me, like I came in, James was my coach, right? But then at all these PPAs, I'm asking all the other pros like what they think, what they do. Like I'll ask you like how to hit a drop, or like that's what I've been doing for the past year now.
Yeah.
It's like who actually knows the game? Well, probably the 30 best players in the world that are at these PPAs. They probably are the best coaches.
Or someone that has done it.
Or someone that's done it.
Yeah, it's either both. It's either the best people, in my opinion, or someone that has been there.
Yeah, so like Adam Stone's my MLP coach. He's been helping me a lot.
Yeah. I'm sick.
And yeah, because he's just actually watching me play.
Yeah.
And like I've never had someone that's actually like really good at the sport and like is trying to be a good coach and like helping me. So that's been really good. But yeah, coaching. That's why I'm coaching, honestly. And doing the media too. It's like you can definitely get a leg up as the sport is continuing to grow. No.
Yeah, for sure. And I mean, I talked to Blaine about this, and it's like, even though the pro pickleball pay is all over the place at the moment, right? Yeah. There's a lot of avenues to make money in pickleball, right? Whether it's like creating paddles, whether it's coaching, whether it's social media, podcast, whatever it is, right? But there's always something you can do in pickleball.
For sure.
And like to me, coaching is one of the underrated ways to do it because everyone is willing to do the like one-on-one lessons, the 1-on-3. But the second you start actually branding yourself and marketing yourself and doing clinics and camps, like kind of like Tyson did, like
for sure.
There's a lot of money to be made, and in this case, Tyson did a good job because he also runs good camps. He also runs good clinics, right? So it's one of those things that people need and want, but nobody's willing to like put in the work to be like, hey, let me like reach out to this facility and do this. Everyone's like, oh, I live in Kansas, so I'm gonna do like 2 lessons in Kansas. It's like, yeah, that's great if you want a little extra money, but I don't know how much that is also helping people.
Yeah, the clinics are, I'd say, where it's at. Like, I mean, you can do private every here and there, but like getting your own clinics going is, I mean, you can involve more people too that way.
For sure.
So.
And it's a community thing, right? Like if you have 16 people that are there for a couple hours also trying to help each other, then it just becomes this like, I don't know, like a circle of like love and just trying to help each other out. You know what I mean? To me, that's the best thing. But do you want to get into some spicy hot takes?
I'm down for some spicy hot takes.
Some of them are spicy, some of them are not.
Give me some spicy hot takes.
Okay, so here's the thing. Okay. I believe that most tennis players are soft.
Yeah.
Okay?
Sure.
Now, that said, a lot of the people that now play pickleball used to be tennis players. So would you say in general...
Yes.
Pickleball players are soft? Or pro pickleball players, how about that? With the exception of maybe some.
I mean, we're all kind of soft for playing pickleball in the first place.
100%.
Like, I mean, it's hard to say that you're not. Even like the guys that aren't soft are still soft because they're playing pickleball, including myself.
Yeah.
I think if you don't have that mentality, then you might need a reality check. I don't know. That's at least my viewpoint on it. I mean, I'm not even calling anyone out because I'm just saying it as a whole.
Yeah. If you're hitting soft things, you're soft.
I mean, if we're if you're out there hitting like 4 hours of dinks a day, then like probably not that hard.
But what if you're doing it in the hot summer of Florida, 114 degrees? Are you still soft?
No, because you are for sure. Because I do it. It's not that hard.
Yeah, that's fair. You're doing something that you enjoy, hitting some dinks.
I mean, I like it.
Yeah.
I think it's fun. I think pro pickleball is great.
Yeah, it's great.
I mean, so yes.
I would agree with that.
Okay.
All right, who do you think is getting carried in their doubles partnerships right now?
Who's getting carried?
It could be an MLP thing. It could be a PPA thing. It could be a women's. It could be a men's. Whatever. It could be mixed.
Who's getting carried? I mean, most of my partners when I play with them are getting carried. Blaine, Max Freeman, James when I played with him.
You just lost to my boy Callan. You got lobbed match point. That guy's a machine.
Callan, just real quick, is the greatest lobber of all time.
How many times did you get lobbed, do you think?
Within the first 5 points, it was like 8 times. Literally.
Dude, it's unstoppable.
He didn't miss a dink the entire match. He maybe missed 1 drop, and he went like 10 for 10 on lobs, all on the baseline. All on the baseline. And...
So I know, that's why I played with him.
Yeah, it was... I just, after the match, I just wanted to, say some bad things to him about the lob, but I like Callan, so I can't say that.
He's the greatest guy.
He's just too good of a guy.
Yeah.
Like, if he wasn't a good guy and he was throwing up those lobs, I would have said some stuff, but...
Yeah. That's fair.
Just can't say anything.
I gotcha.
He's just too good.
So you carry your partnerships.
Well, it depends on who I'm playing with.
Yeah.
Depends on who I'm playing
with.
with.
I thought I carried you.
Yeah. DJ carried me. DJ carried me. No, it's just Blaine, Max, and James are the ones that I carry.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah,
Blaine's a big one in there.
All my other partners carry me.
I will say I did call Blaine one day. I think it was during Daytona, and I was like, dude, you're playing pretty fucking good. He was like...
Who, Blaine?
Blaine was playing pretty good.
Yeah. No, I'm kind of kidding.
You also... no, for sure. But you also have a harder job on the left, in my opinion. Unless you're playing an insanely big right with somebody on the left that's not as competent as you... The left side just has a harder job, regardless, in my opinion.
Well, that's the thing is, this is my first MLP season, so I'm getting, all the reps against the best players, which in the PPAs you don't really get.
Yeah.
So I'm still trying to, navigate how to structure points against, deckle or bend.
Yeah.
It's like, where do I put the ball so they can't hit me over and over? So that's been like kind of a learning curve this MLP season, which has been good. But yeah, the right. I guess it depends how you play the right too. Like you can play big right, and that's a little different than if you're playing 30% of the court. Which
for sure, but playing because I played big right before, and it's like playing a big right. It's still not as hard, especially if you're tardy with Ben. Because Ben is going to do his job regardless. Yeah. Playing the big right with somebody that cannot be as good on the left, that's the tough part.
Yeah.
And it goes both ways. You're playing left and you're playing 70% and your right side player is not competent. You're like...
Yeah, no, that's true too.
So it goes both ways. But yeah, if you're playing big right and you have like J-Dub with you, it's like, yeah, I love playing big right, man. Yeah. Big right is great.
Yeah. 100%.
Yeah. Well, what are your thoughts on paddle testing? Should it be like more strict? Do you think it should be less strict? What are your thoughts?
I mean, I don't even know. Like, I really don't know much about like the intricacies of the paddle testing and the actual paddles themselves. I don't know what they're like. If there's a little more grit on the paddle, and then they fail the paddle, like that's stupid. In my opinion,
for sure.
Or if like D-land paddles. Like, yeah, you probably need to fail them, but at the same time, like, can't we all just use a D-land paddle? Like, I don't know. I'm probably not. I'm in the camp of least caring about paddles. Yeah. Like, I just want to go out there and like compete and move my feet a lot, and the paddle, I'm gonna be able to hit a dink with any paddle. Yeah. So I really don't care too much. They just gotta make. My thing is they just gotta make paddles all even. The companies themselves. Yeah. So like the paddle testing is the paddle testing, but the companies need to catch up so that everyone's has an even playing field with the paddle they're using. Because some people's paddles are so much worse, right? Yeah. So those are my thoughts on it. Haven't really thought about the paddle testing itself. What do you think about that?
I guess from the standpoint of just like answering my own question, I think it should be more strict. Okay. In my opinion, because I basically kind of asked based on, what do you think about the spin on a paddle? Yeah. And like their answer, I think it was kind of like, well, if we think it's really gritty, then we send it in for testing.
Yeah. So that's what the answer is.
Yeah,
you're right. So like if they think that it might be too gritty, then they test for grit. But if they don't, then they don't.
Right. So like why not just test every paddle?
Why not just test every paddle or no paddle?
Or yeah, right. Yeah, so that's kind of where I'm at. Where like to me it's too personal, like
it's
selective.
Subjective on
Yeah, exactly. So it's like, okay, like, maybe I don't think my paddle is gritty, but you touch it that day, you're like, oh, I think this paddle is gritty, and then now it doesn't pass? Or you know what I mean? I don't really know.
That I agree with. Yeah. 100%. So it's like there's a certain threshold of grit level. It's like 60 or 80. I don't know. There's like a certain number, right? Mm-hmm. But how do you just determine based off feel like, oh, this one is like obviously you can feel it, but do they really know like what the 80 grit level feels like versus 50?
That's why it's so subjective.
Yeah.
Because you don't know.
No, you don't.
You can guess that it might be and then it could be.
Yeah.
But then like if let's say I turn in the paddle and then they think it's really gritty, so they take it away from me, and then it's not gritty enough. Let's say a rider's not surpassing the limits. Yeah. Then it's like, well, you just took my paddle.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah, it's like I wanted to play with it.
They gotta.
On the other hand, too, though, like when you think about it, if you get a very, very gritty, quote unquote, roughness paddle, and you play with it for 2 days, mm-hmm. it probably will pass every test, but it's still going to be gritty.
Yeah. No.
So there's also ways of going about it. Like you can have a quote unquote new paddle that you hit third shot drops with James, mm-hmm. and then bring that one to the tournament. Yeah. So there's too many kind of like loopholes about it. Yeah. We're like I don't know how many people do this, but I like to play with the paddle that I'm going to play with. Mm-hmm. So I don't turn in brand new paddles to then maybe play with. I think that's pointless if I'm not use it. Yeah. So I practice with it, I play with it, I put lead tape. If I like it, I turn it in. Mm-hmm. So
No, that I mean
I don't know.
that makes sense to me.
Yeah.
But it also depends on who you are. Like I asked Anna Lee, I was like, how often do you go through paddles? It's like every day. It's like, yeah, because you want the grit. She's like, if you had the amount of paddles that like to go through a paddle every day, then I would do that.
Yeah.
But it's like they're not sending me 365 paddles, so I can't change the paddle every day. You know what I mean?
That's
That's
fair.
another thing.
Yeah.
It's like, also, I wonder what these top players are getting in terms of like their paddles versus even like a pro paddle, or like another pro player's paddle. You know what I mean? Like, are they different?
So are you saying the construction of the paddle might be different, or are you thinking the grit on it is different?
If I was Ben, I would want my paddle to be superior to all the other same exact paddles.
Yes.
The other pro players are getting.
Yes, I
Right?
get that. But then again, like, quote unquote, like, supposedly, if you pay, let's say for the Perseus to go on the market,
Mm-hmm.
that paddle, the construction of it needs to be the same as what Ben is playing with.
Does it though?
If they were gonna test it and then somehow break it apart,
Oh, because of this like UPA.
right?
Oh, okay, yeah. No, you're right.
Because they take like this like basically X-ray picture of the paddle where like
Okay.
it shows you where the foam is and where the honeycomb
inside,
is and
yeah,
everything. So like if that was different, then I think it'd be like essentially cheating.
Okay, so it's really just weight and grit levels that you can kind of play with, or can you not even do that?
Well, I think it depends. Like it just depends on what kind of batch you get
Okay.
delivered to your house from
Got
China. I mean, it is
Yeah,
what
yeah.
it is,
No, no,
right? Like,
yeah.
I mean, unless you're making them at home,
Which nobody does.
which it would be very difficult to do. I guess maybe Engage does it, maybe Soccer kind of does it, but
Yeah.
I don't know to what extent.
Yeah.
But then again, like if you're just getting paddles from a factory in China that are getting delivered, like yeah, you're telling them what you want, but what they do
What
is
they do
also
is, their own thing.
Yeah,
So,
exactly.
yeah.
Anyways, moving on. So I could sit down and kind of talk about Matt Wright and Hayden and Julian and all these people that are like, quote unquote the best trash talkers on
Trash
court,
talkers,
okay?
yeah.
And I think we can all basically agree on who they are.
Yeah.
But in your opinion, who talks the most trash but cannot back it up?
But cannot back it up. That's an interesting question. Yeah, I'm trying to even think of who has talked trash to me in match. It's
And
like
then
not that,
lost.
and then lost.
Yeah. It's got to be something.
It's usually me. Like, yeah, like Hayden will definitely talk to me during the match.
But he backs it up.
He backs it up. Dude, I don't even know. I'm trying to think. When we played, I feel like you were talking some, but you're actually backing it up.
I play better when I talk. That's the
Yeah.
thing. I play better when I get fired up and when I start talking shit. Like
Yeah.
there was at one point where like, then again we lost 0-11. I was like, I need something.
Yeah, so you started
I
talking.
need something. So then like we would play the point and then I would, basically start yelling at them, staring them down and whatever. There was one time where basically like, and everyone knows, like no issues with Christian whatsoever.
Yeah.
But even he said it, like win fast, lose slow.
Yeah, I
right?
like that.
So the second he starts losing, he goes to the towel,
Yeah.
right? And then so we win a couple points. He goes to the towel, kicks the ball to the side. Then again,
Yeah.
this is a fact. This is not against Christian. Then we win a point, and then the ball goes to the side. He goes straight to the towel, and I'm like, yeah, go get your fucking towel. And I think we're up like 10-8.
Yeah.
But it was it's basically like me trying to find a way to get out of the I'm not playing well sort of thing. So it's yelling, it's talking shit, it's just kind of.
No, I think that's good. I mean, the thing is most people when they're losing aren't talking. Like
Yeah.
I feel like most of the guys that I've played, they don't really talk to me out there. It's the people that talk to me are more of the people that I'm friends with. It seems.
That's fair.
So yeah, I wish I had somebody in mind, but really no one's talking to me that much out there. I don't know if it's different with you.
No, I feel like people talk even less to me.
Yeah.
Like I played certain matches, not to mention any names, but I played certain matches where I'll watch them back with a friend or or another pro or whatever. And like, dude, that's like not their normal them. Like they're usually like yelling at people and staring them down. It's like they don't do that to you.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
I don't know. I think they're scared of you.
I think
Is that why?
They probably are.
Yeah. So
I'm scared of myself, dude. Every time I look at myself in the mirror.
like, whoa.
Dude, I'm looking at myself right now. It's bad.
you just got a camera on you, just staring at yourself.
Basically, that's what I do, man. So here in San Clemente now, you're about to go play MOP essentially.
Yeah.
With your team. I know you guys just dropped Judith, I believe, or waived
We
Judith.
traded her.
Traded Judith.
Yeah.
I don't know these terms anymore. And then you guys picked up, who was it?
Kaylin Campbell.
Kaylin Campbell.
Yeah.
So, do you have any say in anything that the team does, or is it just basically like Stone doing whatever he wants?
No, I don't. I didn't know what team I was getting drafted to. I didn't even know if I was going to get drafted.
Yeah.
I was just watching the draft go. I actually stopped watching it because I was like, you know what? I don't know what's going to happen right now. So I just randomly got drafted to the Hard Eights. Had never talked to the owner, never talked to Adam before. And then with all these trades and drops, like they don't consult me at all.
Yeah, that's
I'm just on the team and play for the team. Love the owner, love Adam, all the guys on the team. But no, I have no say.
Yeah.
And that's fine with me. It doesn't really matter. But no, I'm not involved in the waiver period at all.
Some people are.
Some people are.
Some people are.
But yeah, I'm just happy I'm still on the team. So
yeah, that's one way to put it. For
it's
sure.
good, all good.
And I don't want to bring up your record on the
Dude,
on the team.
not good.
But obviously, there's a reason why the Hard Eights are not doing well, right? And I'm gonna ask what that is. But how's that mentality kind of going into MOP, knowing that you're basically in the bottom tier of the teams?
Yeah, I mean that's
like
a good
record-wise
question.
shows.
Yeah, I mean prior to the season, I mean people were definitely putting us right where we kind of are now, which it is what it is. We're going out there every time. I'd say for us, like for me and Blaine's been such a like energy bunny, and he's very positive out there. So we have good vibes at least when we go out every time, and we're trying to win like and improve every week, right? So that's kind of the mentality, is just keep improving, try and win every game, have good energy. And yeah, I mean, see what we can do out there, right? They're making moves now. We're getting some new players, so it'll be interesting to see what happens. But I mean, yeah, like you don't want to be at the bottom, but at the same time, it's like, all right, I'm still gonna try and perform as best as I can.
Yeah.
Every week. I still get like I want to beat all these guys, right? So it's not like our team is just thrown in the towel. Like we want to win every match. It just hasn't gone our way this season.
Yeah.
So.
For now.
For now.
Last question, and then we're done. But what's the worst piece of advice you've received in the pickleball court?
What has James told me? There's been some.
Blaine told me that Brandon French said, "Don't drive, don't hit hard."
Don't drive, don't hit hard.
Yeah, like don't serve hard and then don't hit hard and like don't drive. He said he would serve hard and then Brandon would just catch the ball and be like, try again. So I was like, that's pretty bad. Because that's what your whole game is, essentially.
God, I've heard a lot of bad advice. I've heard like don't drive multiple times in a row. Right? Like that's you have to drop the fifth. Like you don't have to.
No, you don't have. Yeah, if you
don't
whatever
have to.
wins the point. If it.
Yeah. You definitely don't have to. This is kind of what I've been thinking of, is like the split steps, right? So like I came in and I only watched James play. So I was like, I'm just gonna play like him.
Yeah.
Because he just looked like, at the time when I didn't know much, it was like he just looked more athletic than everyone out there because he was moving more. But I have found that less movement might be good sometimes.
Yeah,
Right?
there's definitely
So
like a line of.
there's definitely a line, and especially from the back too. It's like I feel like advice that I've gotten is like you have to play one way the whole time, right? So it's like drive and then crash, or drop and then you play slow to get up. But there's certain, I guess, isn't really bad advice. It's just like high level like concepts. But there's certain points in every match that you want to maybe go faster, and then there's sometimes that you want to play slower, and it all changes throughout the match depending on like the runs and who you're playing, right? So playing only one way throughout a whole match is actually not a good idea.
Yeah.
I feel like you're constantly, like they say you're playing chess out there, and it's kind of true. Like maybe this game or like this run you're playing more aggressive, so you want to keep doing that. But then they're able to slow it down while you can't keep speeding up the ball from your feet, right? So yeah, I'd say just continuing to change the game within the game is good. Also, bad advice, don't speed up the ball.
Yeah,
Don't
speed
listen to
up,
that.
man.
Speed it up.
Speed up.
Speed it up.
It's better to when I play with somebody, like if we're playing together, right?
Yeah.
And then we're basically like we're getting to the kitchen, and then we miss a dink, or we get attacked and we lose the point, and then we miss a third shot drop. I'm like, we're losing and we're not getting anywhere, right? But if my partner hits a drive and it misses, or if my partner, or we get to the kitchen and then there's a backhand and you speed up the backhand, I'm like, okay, like something could happen. Something good could happen off of this.
Yeah.
Because the drive could hit the net, they could miss the ball based on the pace and the spin and how much it dips. If you speed up, you could tag them.
Yeah.
Right. Like it's a harder shot to fight off with more space, with more pace than it is to do something like soft with less space.
Yeah, yeah.
So to me, it's like if we're missing drives and speed ups and whatever, it's like at least we're trying to do something. But the second you're like only missing like dinks and drops and whatever, it's like we're probably not even gonna win this. That's how I see it.
Yeah, I mean, it really all depends on who you're playing too.
Yeah.
Right? So it's going to change every match. That's why, like, a lot of my students will ask me, like, when do you hit that shot? Or, like, why should you hit this shot? And it's like, well, it all depends on who I'm playing, really, and, like, where they're standing.
Yeah.
And it has nothing to do with, like, okay, if I get this ball, I'm going to hit it 100% of the time, unless I'm on defense. Like, if I'm going to hit a slice dink from behind my left foot, then it's probably going to go middle pretty much every time, right? But if you have a forehand dink, it's like, well, I could put it anywhere depending on like the height of the ball or like where the forehand dink is or where my opponents are standing. So a lot of it is just on the fly, like anticipation stuff,
Yeah.
I'd say.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, guys, thank you for watching Conversations with DJ. Like always, huge thanks to APL, American Pickleball League. Get yourself some paddles. You dripping, big one. And then again, thanks for coming, homie.
Thanks for having me.
Appreciate you. Anything else you want to say?
Go blue.
Go hit some things.